Squeak of rubber on polished wood. A lone figure at the free throw line, ball spinning in one hand. He's been here for 2 hours. 2 others walked out 10 minutes ago. They quit because he never passes. The ball leaves his hands the moment it touches his palms. 25 shot attempts, only 7 went in. The rim still vibrating from the last miss. His team lost by 3. He doesn't see the problem. He sees 25 shots, 16 points, a stat line that glows like a neon open sign. But the neon flickers. The box scores an echo chamber. Empty gym, empty bleachers, empty stats. His teammates on the bench with their hands in their pockets. No one celebrates a 28% night. That's the ego trap, a hunger that chews everything. The ball, the clock, the trust of 4 other players. And spits out nothing but a number that decays once the final buzzer hits. Why does a scorer sabotage his own team? Because the stats feel real. The feels don't betray you. Numbers don't lie, they lie worst when you need them most. Watch the tape. SGA doesn't force a drive. He waits for the defender to shift weight, then glides left into a pull-up jumper. 15 feet, nothing but net. Wu Wei means effortless action. The defense shows him the path. He just takes it, no resistance, no force. He's an empty cup. December 2022, a game against the Warriors. SGA curls off a screen, the defender trails, a split-second pause, and he rises for a mid-range. The defender's hand is late. He didn't plan that. The shot clock reads 14. He's dribbling at the top, the defense is set, but a tiny gap appears on the baseline. He's past his man before the gap closes. That's not ego. That's surrender. But surrender in basketball, what does that even mean? SGA catches on the wing. The defender scrambles to close, but SGA's shoulders square to the corner as if feeding a cutter. 3 inches of space appear. He takes them. The shot is easy. He doesn't hog the ball. His assist numbers are real, but they're not the point. Every look off, every pump fake, every skip pass wind-up turns the defender's brain into static. That millisecond of confusion buys daylight. Daylight is points. But there's a catch. The defense learns. If you never throw the pass, the threat dies. SGA throws it. He trusts the read. He gives it up. And because he gives it up, the threat is real. So the defender can't cheat. He has to honor the pass. And when he honors the pass, the window stays open. SGA walks through it. But what happens when the defense stops reacting? When they know he can score anyway? That's the next layer. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. The crowd roars. SGA's eyes don't flicker. He's isolated at the top of the key. The defender slaps the floor twice. Stomps the hardwood. The noise rattles the arena, but SGA's shoulders stay level. No hitch. No tension in his neck. Whistles blow. Bodies collide under the rim. SGA waits. He doesn't flinch. That flat face is the weapon. The defender wants emotion. A flinch, a blink, a quick breath. Anything that betrays a plan. SGA gives him nothing. The screen shows his expression. Same as the first possession, same as the dead ball free throw. Blank. Heavy. Still. This isn't adrenaline. It's the opposite. In peak pressure, most players dump cortisol. Heart rate spikes. V-zone narrows. SGA's heart rate drops. Trainers confirm it. He slows his breath, drops his shoulders, and the clock loses its teeth. The defender jabs a hand. SGA doesn't react. The hand retreats. The defender has burned energy. SGA hasn't moved. He pulls the ball to his hip. The defender reaches for it. A mistake. SGA rises. The shot is up. Quiet. Net snaps. But silence costs. Inside that zero emotion shell, the body absorbs impact. Bone on bone. Fouls ignored. The arena doesn't hear the cracks. SGA doesn't show them. What happens when the final buzzer echoes? Does the mask crack in the tunnel? Or does it stay welded on? The locker room. Post-game. SGA sits on the bench, unlaces his shoes. He doesn't talk. His teammates laugh. They bump fists. They replay the highlight on a phone. SGA just breathes. He lets the moment belong to them. Most stars demand the spotlight. They wave a towel when the crowd chants their name. They jab a finger at their chest after a bucket. SGA does the opposite. He points at the passer. He pats the screener on the back. He fades. That's the Taoist move. The leader who serves. A general who stands behind the army. When the win comes, he steps back. His team feels the credit. They own it. They fight harder next game. Data backs it. Assist rate jumps 8% when SGA plays. His teammates shoot 12% better from 3 off his passes. But the numbers miss the real effect. The vibe shifts. No ego means no competition inside the huddle. Every player can speak. SGA hasn't yelled once all season. Not at a ref. Not at a teammate. He corrects with a glance. A tap on the shoulder. A quiet sentence in the timeout huddle. That silence builds trust. It lets the team breathe. The door opens. A reporter asks about the game winner. SGA shrugs. Jalen found me. I just shot it. He hands the game ball to the rookie. Walks out. What happens when the spotlight doesn't want to leave him? What if the cameras chase him for the next 10 years? Can he stay quiet then? Or does the mask crack?